Today we're going to have a look at an older TVC, but my all-time favourite, I think, Salt and Pepper belting it out for Kia Sportage. Just a wonderful ad.
Oh, that's such fun, that ad. Really is. It makes you want to bop with them.
So before we get into Salt and Pepper, you weren't here then, so in the time that you've been here, what's the favourite TVC you've worked on?
That has to be T20.
Hearts.
Hearts, that's right. Re-record of
Get Up and
Get
Dance.
Up and Dance, of course, yes.
Wonderful song. We'll probably talk about that another day. Back to Salt and Pepper. I just love the ad. It's brilliant. And in this case, we've got Salt and Pepper as talent appearing in the ad. And of course, we negotiated the rights to push it, the song. First of all, the messaging is just superb. I mean, this is a SUV. It's meant for couples with young kids. In their 30s was the target demographic. So we had to find songs that would make them nostalgic for when they were younger, but they can still have fun even though they're older.
What is it?
And the tagline at the end is "Grow up, not old." Well, it's all constructed around this idea that you might be getting older, you've got all these responsibilities, but you can still have fun.
Yeah, you can still access the child inside. So, or maybe in this case, the rebellious teenager.
That's right. And boy, do they have some fun in the car. I mean, they're just obviously having fun.
Yes.
What's your favourite thing about the ad?
I think it's a little girl in the end that gets into it as well.
She is great.
So she grows up and mum takes off a few years.
And I think the other thing that makes it a superb ad is this juxtaposition of these suburban scenes, and it's almost like a nightclub in the car.
Party in the car.
Like our first date.
Yeah.
Fundamentally, it's a pretty simple concept, but the production values are superb, and I reckon it's advertising at its very best. I mean, we had to find a song and an artist, and in some ways that's a similar process. We get a brief, we're looking for an artist who will appeal to the demographic, but there's this whole other thing with finding artists to appear, which is they have to be available, which is not easy, because they're touring or they're recording or they're on holiday or they're just not available.
Would be easier now.
Would be easy in COVID times, yes. Although they can't travel, so they couldn't get here, and they can't shoot. Yeah. But I have to tell you this story about what went wrong, the producer's nightmare.
Yeah.
So it was actually going really well. Salt and Pepper were touring Australia. They were right here. We had a day set down for them to shoot. But then they couldn't get the cars. I think it was some problem where the new version of the SUV was held up on the docks or something like that. I'm not quite sure. So Salt and Pepper had to go back to the States to fulfil concert commitments, and then 3 weeks later fly back to Australia to do the one-day shoot. That would have been fun.
Was worth it.
Before we finish up, I want to ask them, you, what's your favourite use of a song in a TVC? Or perhaps your favourite appearance by an artist in a TVC? We'd really love to hear from you, and we'd like you to make a case as to why yours is better than ours. That'd be great. Okay, stick around. We're going to show the ad now. But before we go, I just want to emphasise again that we can do this stuff from anywhere. We can find you artists, we can find you songs, we can negotiate the deal. Even though we're in Australia, it doesn't matter where you are, we can do that. Okay, see you later.
See you later. If you like it, share it.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey babe,
Yeah?
don't forget the milk. Low fat.
Ooh, baby, baby.